Okay, so it's day 8, and for my own sanity, it's August 8th, 2025, just to give you guys a reference. But it's day 8 of my journey of posting every day for 61 days or the next 2 months. And it's been just a crazy day. I did some market research on the bamboo beer. I'm in Naples and realized that I have a photo shoot this afternoon in Tampa area. It's in Safety Harbor, but I'm not going to get there until 5:30 because I'm just leaving Naples now. Um, and by the time I do the photo shoot, then get back to the house and kind of spend some time with my mom, um, I'll probably make her some food and whatnot. I've been gone not too long, just overnight. Um, it's after this photo shoot, it's going to be pretty late. It's probably going to be close to 9. And I do not want to be doing a video at 9 and then having to upload it and edit it and whatever. So this is just going to be a quick um video. So this is just going to be a quick video kind of updating on what's going on in day 8. And what this whole week has been like. So one, it's taught me a lot. Even though I'm only 8 videos in, it's taught me to be a lot more organized and kind of plan my day better, and also to give myself a little bit of a break because I'm thinking I hate to just do like a recap video. I just did kind of a recap video on day 6. But then I realize that, some of you might be watching this eventually because you're trying to do YouTube yourself. And it might be, you're trying to get to day 1 or you're trying to get past day 4. I mean, each day you do after the first day is it's not difficult, but it is different because you learned something the day before that hopefully you apply. Like today, I realized, I've never asked you guys to comment or let me know when I'm doing right or wrong, and I've never asked you guys to please subscribe. I'm I'm trying to get this channel going, and to do that, I need to have some interaction so that the YouTube algorithm recognizes that the people that watch it are enjoying the content. So if you're watching it and you're not enjoying the content, don't subscribe because this is what the content is going to be. But if you're liking it and you are enjoying the content, then please subscribe and let me know if you'd like to see other things. Tomorrow I'm going to do a video of preparing for my trip to Holbox, Mexico, where I'm going to do a whale shark snorkeling trip. And then I'm also going to be hopefully doing some snorkeling off the coast and doing some photography stuff. Um, I'm not sure the weather is going to be overly cooperative. That's the problem with planning trips way in advance. And you got to do it a little in advance because you got to make reservations for all these things. I need hotel reservations. I'm staying at a hostel. So this is something new for me. I've never stayed at a hostel, but I've stayed at some pretty nasty hotels. So I figure, how bad can it be? And then I have, I'm going to Mexico. I speak very, very little Spanish. So I'm hoping that I'm going to have pretty good cell coverage because my phone can kind of be my interpreter. But I've been to other countries where I've been to Asia, been to China, and also been to Thailand. Africa, they speak English for the most part. Italy, and even Puerto Rico. Sometimes they conveniently forget how to understand English when they don't want to help you. So it's kind of part of the travel journey when you don't know the language of the culture you're going to. I find great joy out of communicating and having us both figure out what we're trying to say, and they get pretty excited too. So that's kind of a fun part of traveling. So going to Mexico, I'm only packing a carry-on bag. I'm flying JetBlue. I thought about it, and I'm on a pretty tight budget right now because I want to travel as much as possible. I'm also on a time constraint budget because I can't be away from my house for very long. Because I'm new to YouTube, I'm trying to get better. And I think the only way I can get better is by posting it every day. Trying to make quality content as well as learn the things I need to learn. And boy, I know we kind of went over this day 6, but there's so much I don't know. Uh, an example is, I've used my Insta5 camera. It gets very hot. I have it mounted to the window. I'm in Florida. It's 93 degrees. The blazing sun is on the camera. It keeps overheating. It's turning itself off. So, I've got the defrost on pretty high to try and keep that camera cool. But what I've learned at day 8 is that I need to make sure to try and plan everything out a little more than I might have been used to before. It's not an easy task. It's an interesting task because the only one I'm accountable to you guys, but right now no one's watching, so I'm not accountable to anyone except for myself. So I could phone it in and not do a video every day, but the interesting thing is I'm learning the stuff that I didn't know I didn't know. I didn't know how to use the microphone. I didn't know how to use the editing software. I didn't know the intricacies of the editing software. When I hear, excuse me. When I hear kind of the experts talk about, if you could just get 1% better on YouTube every day, I was thinking of YouTube quality of the video. But I think what they mean is learn something that you didn't know how to do, and that's an improvement. And learn a style. Learn things that you should be saying. Like I should be asking you guys to comment. So I know if you're liking the content or if I need to change it in some way. If you hate this format of being in the car, I'm sorry. And if that's the case, the video might not be for you. Because we're going to be in the car. I have to. But that's okay. And I'm going to give myself a break. I always try to do the best I possibly can, but I think this will be a different pace. So learning that to kind of organize myself and to plan things out a little better. And that maybe basic is better than super edited. It's for sure easier. I think it seems more, I don't want to say genuine, because I think that's a term I'm getting sick of hearing, but wholesome, more real. I want the channel to be real. It is real because, and I want to differentiate between AI content that's generated, I think that's fairly important because anybody can copy somebody else's style. I'm still trying to find my own style. I'm not 100% sure where I'm at. Um, you know, I have this channel, which if I haven't said it yet, I'm gonna let you know. It's talks about caring for an elderly loved one and the challenges involved with that. Just some real life stories of what's happened. It's been a crazy 4 or 5 years dealing with the brain trauma. A head-on collision, and I think if as you've watched these videos, I have a feeling you're going to notice my mental capacity continue to improve, which is kind of bizarre because I'm still not 100%. And what you'll also notice for those of you who are suffering from some type of stroke or brain injury is the more tired you are, the more challenge doing basic activities is. So it's very important you get enough rest. That's why I don't want to be up till midnight because I am going to Mexico for my travel channel, which is called Capturing a Journey. So this channel is called Capturing Chris. So it's kind of a test channel for everything. I also have my real estate media channel, which is called Captured by CK. That's the name of my real estate media company, Captured by CK. I also, and on there, I'll be giving photography tips. I'll give photography tips as I go on the travel channel, but I'll also be talking about how to succeed in business. I've been in business for 4 years. I've been in the business environment. I've had a couple companies. One did okay, and once did. uh, so I've got that going on. I'm gonna be talking about how to grow a real estate channel, how to take real estate pictures, and then also how to just take regular pictures. So, but every video I do, especially during this challenge, uh, if I'm putting it on one channel, I'm going to put it on this one, even if it's a behind the scenes thing. So, and then maybe as time goes on, I'll limit some of the other content, when I'm not doing 61 videos in a day, in too much time span. Or maybe not. I don't know. I think that the way the algorithm works, it's going to find the right person whether they're subscribed or not. So I'd like to get monetized sooner than later, even though I know that monetization is going to be like $100 a month. And every $100 a month right now helps. It's that much closer I am to going on my next trip. So, and then also on the travel channel, I'm going to do, because I guess I hate myself and I want to put as much pressure on myself as possible. I'm going to do 175 of the Florida state parks in a year. So I'm going to be visiting state parks and evaluating them. Also on my travel channel, because I'm traveling a lot right now for doing the market research for the beer. I'm doing hotel reviews. So I've reviewed hotels at certain areas. Um, I'm doing hotels in various areas. So I'm reviewing those and doing the drone stuff and trying to not only review those as so I'm trying to put up a different perspective on the hotel reviews. I'm trying to review it from kind of a family vacation point of view. And then I'm also trying to do a review from more of a road warrior type of view because it's different. The different things to consider, all that good stuff. So along the way on this channel, I'm sure will be my whole family. I have a son, 28, named Jonas. I've got a daughter, who's 23, named Lily. I have a grandson, he's 2.5, who lives with me, with my daughter, um, named Drake. And he's quite the trip. Um, I also have my ex-wife who lives upstairs with my daughter and my grandson, her name's Natalie. I have my mom, Bonnie, and I have my dog, Bella. I didn't name her; she was already named. But Bella is like a bloodhound, which is from North Carolina, and she looks kind of like a boxer pit bull, so people are afraid of her. But she's a sweet dog, and uh, she's takes some time in her own right. So, and our house is a zoo because one, I love animals and creatures, and I pass that along to my kids. And now my grandson, he collects toads every night, and we let him go in the morning. He has a sulca turtle from Africa that we bought. So we've always got something, steaks or even though he's 2.5, he's pretty smart. So you can meet all these people, and hopefully you'll enjoy watching them be part of my journey of capturing Chris, because this is kind of just about my life. That's why I don't know after 61 days if I'm going to continue to do every day. Maybe I'll do every other day, but I'm learning so much. And I can't believe that right now I already have 7, videos. If I was only doing once a week, I'd be almost 2 months into it. I'm less than, I'm a little more than a week into it. So hang in there if you just started or if you're trying to start. There's no better time than now. I mean, that is for sure a true thing. I'm so glad I started when I did because for at least 6 months, I'm like, oh, I'm going to start this YouTube channel. I'm going to start this YouTube channel. I tell myself, I tell my friends, I tell my family. They're like, oh, how's that going? I'm like, oh, I haven't done it yet. Because I just,
There's low visibility reported ahead.
didn't think I was ready. And I, I wasn't ready. But you're never ready. Because unless you're in some type of journalism or studio work, there's a lot of stuff going on. It's raining kind of hard. Let me do a little public service announcement for you people that think that you need to drive with your hazard in the fast lane of 3 lanes of traffic. Get over and pull over if it's so bad that you think you need to drive with your hazards on. If you're that scared about driving, rest for a second. My God. Yeah, it's rainy. We're in Florida. It's gonna rain. Um, but
very cryptic. But I'm hoping the drink's weird. I'm in Sarasota. I'm approaching Sarasota, so I'm 2 hours to my house still. It, I think this is, I think I've said everything. I think that's all my thoughts for today. On getting better, improving at YouTube. I think that's where I was. I think, I didn't think I wanted to wait on YouTube until I was ready. And I didn't understand before I started that if I waited till a perfect time, it was never going to happen. So am I happy I started when I did? Yeah. Do I wish I would have started earlier? Absolutely. Especially when I realized how much I'm learning. I thought since I was already posting the social media and already doing videos that I knew everything I needed to know. There's so much I didn't know and so much I still don't know. So I'm actually looking forward to finding out the things that I don't know. And then I've also given myself a break and really focusing on improving, not just the video, but every aspect of what's going on. And so if I can improve on what I'm doing on quality or whatever, if I'm developing the new skill, how to do something, learning how to use the camera a little bit better, whatever it is, if I'm improving there, I'm extremely happy as well. So that's important. So I look forward to just worse. And that's the other reason why I'm kind of think, even though it's such a hard process to post every day, I kind of think I might continue it, especially if you guys like the daily content once I start filming just random thoughts. I just don't want it to not be quality content or not have some type of either entertainment value or educational value. Um, but again, I've not been asking you guys to put comments in or subscribe or like if you enjoyed content. So please let me know if I'm doing something right or if I'm doing something wrong. Don't be overly mean. Don't be an asshole. I'm doing the best I can. All right. All right. Well, until then, till the next video, we'll talk to you very soon and have a great day.